What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jamel, man, back here again. And just wanted to talk about Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 3, man. So, you know, um, you know, I really love how Chris is loved in his other dimension. Adebayo's funny. This is the funniest episode so far for sure. Um, this episode just really had me engaged. I was actually laughing. This week This week's episode and South Park's episode, if you see in South Park, if you watch South Park, there's a new season right now. I was gonna review those, but I don't know. Those episodes are so short and I don't know. I don't know if I could squeeze 10 minutes out of a 30-minute watch it and just try to stretch it. But I mean I can, but anyways. Adebayo is really funny. The new character is pretty funny. That calls the girls titties. He was like titties almost died. He's funny. It's funny how John Cena's brother's like, dude, what's up with you, man? Like, you alright, bro? Like, you good? He can tell that he's not acting like the other Chris. The other Chris in that dimension is probably stuck up and cocky and like happy he's the man. John Cena is more so like really humble from the other dimension, from the dimension he's coming from. Obviously the real Chris, whatever. But I like how John took his brother's advice and like patched it up with hardcore, and she's like madly in love with him. And in the real world, she's not madly in love with him. Adebayo's like, did you tell Chris there's gonna be nothing in between y'all? Does he know that? Does he know he doesn't stand a chance? So that was pretty cool. I would say to be a shorter episode, this is an effective episode. It doesn't have to be 48 minutes all the time to get the point across, or an hour, because some of those episodes could be shorter and they have a lot of filler in them. So that's my opinion. Great episode. Really like the action scene. Chris saves the day, so his brother pops up. He's, the warrior, the hero with him his dad and his brother, ultimate trio. The green guy is back. I'm totally blanking on his name. The green guy with East the Hot Cheetos is back. Yeah, I mean, pretty excited for this season. It's going pretty good. Where it's going, I feel like, I don't know, it's gonna get crazier and crazier. That demon didn't pop up this episode, I noticed. So maybe they're going a different route. They're gonna start showing things from other dimensions. I don't know. But yeah, hardcore is pretty good this episode. It's funny to see her dynamic of her in the other dimension and her in the other dimension. Two different people. She's an asshole on this side. She's stubborn. This side, she's all lovable and she's nice and she's like a good person. I don't know, but that's what I noticed. John Cena he's just flabbergasted. He's the best dimension ever. He stopped the bomb. That was pretty cool. In the other dimension, he probably would have failed and everybody hates him. Like, everybody loves him in this dimension. Fucking, the girl showed him her titties and shit. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. James Gunn is he's pretty weird this season. He takes their R-rated, he thinks it's funny, naked jokes and vulgar jokes, but rated R doesn't have to be that to be effective, in my opinion. I just feel like he just let's throw some titties in there. Let's throw some vulgar language in there. So Jason Momoa fucking fish jokes in there. I don't know. He has 40-year-old, 14-year-old humor. I don't know. He thinks shit like that is funny. It doesn't work for me. I don't know. It works for me sometimes. I don't mind it. I just brush it off. But that's just my opinion. But yeah. I don't know. That mask was looking kind of cheap. When Peacemaker got on his ride, his brother's like, why don't you ride your fucking motorcycle? So he gets on that. And the fucking helmet looks cheap as fuck. It looks like did the budget go down this season? With Superman, they shot this probably before Superman. Anyways, that mask looked cheap. It didn't look like the other helmets. That helmet looked cheap. It didn't look like the other helmets. They're more defined and more had more of a glisten on them. That helmet looked like it looked dull and it looked like a prop for real. Like, you know, obviously all the things are props, but it didn't look like an official Peacemaker helmet, you know. So I don't know. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. But yeah, I think this episode is solid overall. You know, I feel like James Gunn could cool it on that. You know, I don't know. By the end of the season, I'll probably warm up to his humor. I mean, I know James Gunn humor. It's definitely different because you got to see his humor in Marvel and Guardians of the Galaxy and all that. His horror movie comedy and his DCU comedy, you know, it's like all pretty different. But yeah, I mean, I think this is totally like not. Maybe it makes sense by the end of the season, but I'm not seeing the correlation with this setting up Superman and you having to watch this after Superman. I am not getting that vibe. I don't get. It's more so connected to the first season more than Superman to me. I don't know, because they're also going a different route. They're trying to separate the two multiverses. So I don't know, because maybe James Gunn is doing the multiverse right. I don't know. It depends on if you like his take or not. It's cool. I mean, it's cool to me. I don't know. I wonder what this season would be if it was just a straight up continuation of the second season without the multiverse stuff and without Superman. But it's just like everything played in like perfect correlation with James Gunn being the head of DCU. Because I'm pretty sure he picked up Peacemaker, and before that he wasn't the head of DCU, but he was working on the show, and then he became the head of DCU like before Superman and after Peacemaker season 2, probably a little bit before then, because you know, get the script ready and shit. Yeah, you know, so there's different factors that play into a lot of circumstances that, you know, that are just not unfortunate, but it just played out like that. So those are just my questions and my thoughts, you know. It feels, I mean, these 3 episodes, they feel like, feels like 3 episodes. I'll give it, like, it's not, I don't know. It just feels like something's missing. Feels like something's missing this season. I just feel like season 1 had just had more heart and it was more serious. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys feel that way? I just feel like, because I watched season 1 and then I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Then it grew on me. Then I'm like, damn, I love this show. This show's just like dope as fuck. Like, because I rewatched it about 3 times. I rewatched season 1 like 3 times. You know, one first time watch, one watch like a year later, and like recently, a little bit recently, to get ready for season 2. So I don't know. I'm just feeling like I'm gonna like the first season better. I like the first intro better. It just seems like this season is, I don't want to say all over the place, but it's like more comedy. Everything's comedy. It was kind of, they had serious moments and serious tones in the first season, and it was coming off Suicide Squad. So this whole different story is just kind of throwing me off. So yeah, I don't really know. It's your boy Jamel, man. Just wanted to get my thoughts and my epiphanies about this season and this episode. Yeah, are you guys enjoying Peacemaker season 2? I'm enjoying it. It's, I don't know. I'm really underwhelmed. I'll be honest. I don't sound too excited to do it. I'm kind of underwhelmed. Just a tad bit, but I don't know if it's TV show fatigue or movie fatigue, but the whole dynamic is just, I don't know. I was just waiting for this. Like, it's been 3 years. We waited 3 years for this. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but it's your boy Jamel, man. Hope y'all have a good day. I see him in my new setting. Have a good day.